Today we are going to use ChatGPT to write your personal statement within 5 minutes. And this is what I tell people, that ChatGPT and AI is not going to replace doctors. However, doctors who do not use AI will be replaced by AI. And likewise, ChatGPT and other models, they are here to help you, and you need to use them wisely. Otherwise, people who do use them will actually take the cake and you will definitely lose out. So I'm going to share with you my custom trademark prompt. It has everything you need and it's going to write your personal statement for you. Let's look at it. So we need to know and learn how to actually prompt ChatGPT or any AI chat agent. So let's just have a look at this. You are a foreign medical graduate. Let's say, for example, applying for a US internal medicine residency program, and you need to write an engaging personal statement that has an emotional hook that intrigues the reader to read more. So that's basically what it is. You need a hook up front so that your reader wants to read this further. Now, this is important. You want it to be professional and confident, but not arrogant. People in the US do not like candidates who are arrogant. You got to stay within yourself. And don't worry, I'm going to have this in the description so you can copy paste this and steal this prompt that I have ready for you. All right, it reads more or less like a story with a solid and strong ending, showcasing yourself as a strong candidate. It will be 600 to 800 words long. Now, I'm also breaking this up into different segments. The residency personal statement should include and reflect on the following. What draws you to this specialty? The skills or qualities that will help you succeed during the residency as a practicing physician. Your long-term plans, which you hope to accomplish, and your preferred setting. And personal attributes that make you well suited for the specialty and training. Now, I think this prompt will help you because you can actually adjust if you, for example, have a specific future plans in mind. Instead of making it generic as I have right over here, you can put this in here that, okay, I want to be practicing as a gastroenterologist and I want to be going for a GI fellowship down the line. Well, then you just plug that in and ChatGPT will eloquently put this into a personal statement for you. Now, moving forward, a very essential aspect would be, and a lot of people don't get this right, and this next step is actually going to make it magical for you, because I am having you plug in your CV into this prompt so that ChatGPT can build it out for you based on your CV. All right, let's look at this. Now, you can change these things. Of course, you have to change this. Clinical experience, internal medicine externship, for example, observership. Maybe let's throw in a pediatrics internship as well, just to give it a little bit of a complication there. Research experience, volunteer experience, work experience. Now, this is a template and you can plug and play, or you can just plug in your own CV. Now, let's copy all of this and let's get this going. All right, let's copy all of this. And we are going to go to ChatGPT over here, paste it over here, and let's get it going. All right. So this is the personal statement. Let's see what is happening here. We will let it continue. And guys, this is your personal statement. Let's have a quick read. All right. So I told it to give us a hook. Let's see how it did. And I told it to write it as a story. All right. As I stood at bedside of a patient during my internal medicine externship, that's good. It is opening up a storyline for you. All right. I realize that the art of medicine lies not only in diagnosing and treating, but also in truly understanding the person behind the illness. So I think it's very reasonable. It is setting a stage and letting the viewer see what is actually drawing you into this specialty. This realization is what drew me to internal medicine, especially that demands both clinical acumen and a deep empathy for the human condition. The ability to manage a wide spectrum of conditions, build long-term relationships with patients, and advocate for preventative care aligns perfectly with my passion for holistic patient care. Now, what I want you to add over here is make it more personal. I want you to add right over here that where were you when this happened? Were you in your local medical school? Were you in your hospital in your home country? Mention it over here, make it more personal. And possibly add a diagnosis of a patient. For example, diagnosing and managing a patient with malaria perhaps. And that will lead the person who's reading this to connect with you further. All right, let's see what we get from this further. My journey to internal medicine has been shaped by diverse clinical experiences across different health systems. From my home country to the US, these experiences have allowed me to develop a broad clinical skill set while also honing my ability to adapt to new environments and challenges. During my externship, so it's talking about the externship because the externship was mentioned in the CV. However, if you have an experience, let's say a postgraduate or an internship or a residency perhaps in your home country, and you provided that information, ChatGPT will plug it in for you because my template is generic. If your CV has all these details, which it should at this current point, then it will make things much more personal for you. Now, during my externship, and the hospital name over here, I managed both inpatient and outpatient cases under the supervision of attending physicians and residents. While I was conducting detailed patient histories, performing physical examinations, developing differential diagnosis, I found myself thriving in the dynamic and intellectually stimulating environment of internal medicine. Practicing in multidisciplinary rounds and engaging in evidence-based discussions with my colleagues enforced my commitment to lifelong learning, a quality that I believe is essential for success in this field. Of course, this is written by AI. And as we all know, AI is good, but it's not great. But you need to put in your personal touch into it. Any story that comes to your mind, just add it in there. Make it personal, make people relate with you. Now, any good personal statement will have examples. So one experience that particularly stands out was managing a patient with uncontrolled diabetes and multiple comorbidities. Working closely with the attending physician, I developed a comprehensive care plan that addressed not only the patient's immediate medical needs, but also the underlying social determinants of health. Now, this is important because nowadays we are talking extensively about social determinants of health. And if you write this down in your CV and in your personal statement that you're aware of these factors that everybody in healthcare is talking about, then that will give you a leg up in your application. Moving on, this experience taught me the importance of looking beyond the numbers and lab results to understand the broader context of a patient's life, a lesson that I carry to me to this day. All right, so exactly. So this is basically what you need. It goes over further, and I would like to look at the ending because the ending is where people actually get to formulate an opinion about you and think about calling you in for an interview. So let's have a look at the ending. Ultimately, what sets me apart is my commitment to patient-centered care, my ability to thrive in diverse clinical environments, and my unwavering dedication to learning and growth. I see internal medicine as a field where I can make a lasting impact both in the lives of individual patients and in the broader healthcare system. I'm confident that with the right training, I will be a compassionate and skilled internist ready to meet the challenges of tomorrow's healthcare landscape. Thank you for considering my application. I look forward to the opportunity to contribute to your program and continue my journey toward becoming an outstanding physician. I think this ChatGPT gives you a real head start. Now, let me show you again how you can make this prompt much more personalized for your own particular needs and situation. We will go right back here to this area. Let me make this bold. If there's something specific that draws you to the specialty, write it over here. The skills or qualities that help you succeed, if there's something spectacular, your extensive research skills, or that you've already completed a residency in your country of origin, put that right over here. If you know about your long-term plans, what you hope to accomplish, put this over here. And anything otherwise that can make you more well-suited to the specialty and the training, put this right over here. ChatGPT will give you something that is much more personal to yourself. All right, hopefully this helps. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. You need some more help looking to connect, then I will have links in the description. And you can probably find my 25 questions and answers, a PDF. Gives you the questions and the answers, and you can practice on your own. You need further help, you can check the link in the description as well. Possible sessions with small groups as well as possibly one-to-one. And if you want to become a member of my channel on YouTube, and we will be having live interview preparation sessions as well, consider becoming a member there as well. And of course, we'll chat over on Facebook as well. I will have all the links for all of my social handles in the description. Hopefully it helps. Thank you.